CDT, day 47, just leaving town. It was a great stop. I've got 7 days of food, which is really heavy, and I'm trying to go 114 miles, which normally would be no problem, like 5.5 days, but with the snow, it might take me a little longer, so I'm carrying some extra food. CDT, day 48. Just climbed up to this ridge, and it's really beautiful. I'm not gonna lie though, my morale is pretty low this morning. I'm not exactly sure why, but the constant wind and the constant cold just kind of make it not as fun. And one of the, there's kind of two levels of difficulty on a through hike. There's the actual hiking, the relentless wind and the cold and the snow and the lack of water and the actual hiking and injury and all that stuff. And then there's the missing home factor. And as time goes on, as the months go on, the missing home factor I think starts to increase. I'm really missing my partner more and more every day, missing my friends, just missing playing a full-size guitar and those things. I think at a certain point a through hike is more mental than physical. And it is I'm not even halfway done. But I know that every day is different and that I'll feel better, and I just have to hike through it. So that's what I'm gonna do. CDT, day 49, feeling a lot better after good night's sleep. This is called the Knife's Edge, and you can see why. It's really early in the morning, and so the snowfield is just ice. This is as far as I can dig my ice axe in right now. So I'm gonna be super careful because it looks really steep, and I know it's steep, and I know it's gonna be slick. But it's just amazing how when you have to focus so hard on the physical, the mental and emotional bullshit just kind of fades into the background. I think that's a big part of what I love about through hiking, and especially what's special about the snow. It just really makes you focus. This is Coach. He's one of the only hikers that I've seen and interacted on this section, coming across this snowfield, rather this ice field. Really cool guy. I assume he's retired, and his son is his support person. So you hear that, Dad? Next year it's your turn. What do you think, Coach?
Awesome. It's really cool.
Yeah. This is how I filter my water. It's a gravity system, so I've got this Ceanoc bag into the Sawyer filter with a little adapter right into the water bottle. Normally I hang it on a tree or a branch, but when there's nothing, I use my trekking poles. So I just post-holed a couple feet, which is when you go through the snow. In the afternoon, the snow gets slushy, and you can slip through it, and I hit my knee in a rock. I don't think it's too bad, but definitely did hurt, so we'll see how that plays out. This is really cool and interesting. The trail follows the top of this ridge, and there's not a lot of snow in this section except on the top of the ridge. So basically the trail follows that snow line right here and then all the way up there. So all I have to do is follow the snow. CDT, day 50. For this brief and impermanent moment in time, it is sunny. It is not brutally cold. There's no wind, and there's no snow, so my feet are dry. Feeling good this morning. Just about to climb about 2,000 feet up there to what's called the window. I was looking at the map, and I was like, what is this thing called the window? And then that looks like a window. So I'm gonna climb up to there and continue heading north. Marmot. I feel like I'm starting to build a connection with these guys. Imagining that as like a little castle for a marmot or something. I think I've been by myself too long today. Well, at least the weather was nice this morning. It is windy and cold, and it actually just hailed a little bit. Day 51. So the CDT has joined the Colorado Trail. They're the exact same trail for the next 300 miles or so. And I've really been looking forward to this because from what I've read and heard, the Colorado Trail is much better maintained than the CDT. Just ran into my friends Fuego and Master Chef from the Czech Republic. Have not seen them since New Mexico. They are awesome, and they take amazing photos. So where can we find your stuff?
Yeah, you can find it on Check the Mountains on Instagram, Facebook, or webpage. And we also do fundraising for people after injuries, spinal cord injuries. So check it out.
Nice. Yeah, you guys are awesome. That's Check the Mountains, like Czech Republic at Check the Mountains. So
little game in it.
Yeah. It's cool because you see people and then you don't see them for like 300 miles and then you see them again, and now we're in Colorado.
And you can't even recognize them after all the dirt.
I know.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's tan, right. Campsite for the night. CDT, day 52. So I'm at the high point of the Colorado Trail, 13,271 feet above sea level, and it is beautiful up here. So I'm about 10 miles from the road where I'll hitch to town. There wasn't as much snow as I was expecting, and it didn't slow me down too much. So yeah, this section was definitely the most difficult mentally and emotionally for me. I had some thoughts like, I just want to go home, and what the hell am I doing out here, you know? And I think that's okay. With anything that you do that requires a lot of discipline and persistence, dedication over time, you know, I think the mind will fluctuate, but what matters more is, you know, how we push through and how we respond to that. So yeah, I'm really exhausted, but I feel proud of myself. And I am just about through the San Juans, headed north.